We're going to cover sorting data within a pivot table in ProDecisions. And I'm looking at the sales analysis pivot table here, and I have a list of customer classes as rows. And let's say that I wanted to sort this list. Right now it's sorted alphabetically, it looks like, by the name of the customer class. Now, if I wanted to sort this maybe alphabetically but in a descending sequence instead of ascending, I could right-click on this first cell, the top cell in the customer class column, select the sort option off the menu, and sort it Z to A. So that'll just reverse the sort order. And then I could right-click, sort it back A to Z. Okay, so that's a way of sorting either in an ascending or descending sequence. Also, select the options off the Pivot Table Tools menu bar, and under Options tab, there is a quick sort button. So this would do the descending, this would do the ascending. Okay, I could also sort columns the same way. Right now it's sorted by date sequence in an ascending format. If I wanted it to be the other way around, click it descending, and you can see how it reverses the sort order that way. Does when it sorts, it only will sort whatever level we're sitting on. So there are multiple levels here. If you expand down to the next level below, then you see a list of customers. If I go here and sort, let me resort these customer classes in a descending sequence. You can see how these are still ascending, the list of customers. It did change the sort of the classes, but under the contractor class I have all the customers. They're still sorted in an ascending sequence. Each level has to be sorted individually. Now I've sorted the customers in a descending sequence. If I go to first customer here, I've got all products. They're still sorted in an ascending sequence. I could change that one as well. Level is sorted independently. And I can step back up the levels and sort each one. It is also possible to sort on any of these columns. And so this is particularly useful if you want to sort data based on the numeric values. Let's say I wanted a list of my customer classes, and I want to see them in a descending sequence based on who's purchased the most this year down to the least. So if I'm at this year, then I'm going to select 2012. I'm going to position my cursor in the very top cell of the column that I want to sort, and sort that in a descending sequence. So now I have a list of all my customer classes sorted from high to low. Again, click on this first one. I've got customers below that. They're not sorted that way. It only sorted the customer classes, not the individual customers. If I wanted to sort my customers, then I would again go and select the top cell in that column I want to sort. So this is the top customer cell and the amount, and I can sort the customers in a descending sequence and sort all of them. And then do the same kind of thing with the items. Now I can sort this even though there's no data in this cell because they didn't happen to buy this product in this year. It is appearing here. I would just still highlight that cell and then sort these in a descending sequence. And now a list of all the products that they purchased in a descending sequence. It is also possible to manually sort data within a pivot table. So I may not always want to sort it ascending or descending. I may want to choose my own form or my own sorting sequence and sort it in some different way. If I wanted to do that, all you have to do is highlight the cell that you want to change or move around, and then position the arrow so you see the 4 arrows pointing out in different directions. So you notice the difference here. There's a plus sign now. But if I move it over the top of that cell, it changes to a symbol that looks like 4 arrows pointing in different directions. That means now I can hold down my left mouse button, and then I can move this cell, and you can see how it's moving with kind of a solid line there, so a horizontal line to where do I want to place this. So if I place it between contractor and specialty, I'll drag it down here and drop it, and it moved the wholesale down to this level. And then I could move retail around in the same way if I wanted to do that. Get everything sorted exactly the way I wanted in a manual sort order. Now when you do that, what it actually does, if you go up here to the menu bar and click on this sort button, you can see that it changed this to a manual sort option. Before, it looked like this. It was sorted in an ascending sequence by customer class. But this changed it to a manual sort option when I moved that first one around. Now, if you change any sort options, you would want to be sure that you save the pivot table when you're finished if you want it to maintain those.